Hello, Pisces. Welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the weekly tarot forecast for Pisces for the week of March 31st through April 6th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hello, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello to you if you are brand new here. I'm so glad that you could join me. As I said, my name is Toni. So let's go ahead and get our table set, shall we? I've got out the Palo Santo, and I'm getting it lit so that we can create a sacred container where we welcome and we invite in our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christic consciousness to join us. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, place, and space, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christic consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Okay, Pisces headphone users, do me a favor, please. Turn down your volume on your headphones so I can set the tone for this reading. Ready? Here we go. Lovely Pisces. Lastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, guardians of the four corners, Mother of the earth, Father of the sky, sacred ones. We welcome you and we call upon you here now. We ask that you please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. Okay, Pisces, let's begin. We're going to start today by looking at Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. If you like either of these decks, all the decks I use are linked down below in the description, as well as don't forget to check out the link to my Etsy store if you're interested in getting a private reading with me. Okay, Pisces? All right. Before every deck I shuffle, I pray over them. So if you're wearing headphones, go ahead and turn down that volume on your headphones when you see me pray so it's not loud in your ears during the shuffle. All right, here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for Pisces for the week of March 31st through April 7th, 2021? What does Pisces most need to hear in whatever time, day, place, or space they are watching this? Thank you. All right, messages to Pisces, please. Messages to Pisces. It's like, well, hold on now. Gonna have to work for it. Oh, look there. That is beautiful, Pisces. Emerging. So actually, I am going to look at the book on that. When I see emerging, though, my first thought there is, this is you're emerging into your own gifts, your own powers. You're really getting to know yourself, and you're really starting to become more aware of your own strengths and your own capabilities is what I see when I see, what I think when I hear the word emerging. So it says, you are awesome in so many ways, and you are beginning to trust and reveal your true nature more easily. At one time, you may have believed that you had to hide your feelings from others or even from yourself. Now, however, you realize how vital and attractive expressing your authentic self is. So yeah, that's what I mean to say. This is you being emerging as your true self, emerging from the cocoon or the chrysalis, depending on whether we're a butterfly or a caterpillar. No, I can never remember which is which. But imagine, emerging from that cocoon. So think about it. When the butterfly goes into the cocoon, chrysalis, whichever it is, when they go in as a caterpillar, right? Then they go into this cocoon chrysalis situation where on the other side, they're going to come out a butterfly or a moth. But the interesting thing is that, do you know that it's not that when they go into there that they just suddenly grow wings? No, the caterpillar fully dissolves. I mean, it becomes just a mushy-gushy blob of nothing, really. It's just mush. And from that, it rearranges and it reforms into a butterfly. That's what you're going through. You're emerging from your cocoon. For so many of us, we think that when we're at the cocoon stage, that we're just becoming a different version of ourselves. We're just growing wings. That's not true. When you're in your cocoon stage, You have to completely dissolve. You got to break down fully, become completely not who you were. You have to completely dissolve old patterns, thought forms, and habits to emerge from that cocoon, from that chrysalis, a beautiful butterfly. Okay. And that's what you are. You're emerging. You didn't just grow wings. You had to dissolve and become a whole new person. It was a total process. And it probably wasn't quick and it probably wasn't easy, Pisces. But here you are and you did it. All right. So let's look at the Light Seers Tarot. All right, Pisces, if you haven't already, take a moment and give me a little love, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll love you forever for it, Pisces. All right. Here we go. Let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Pisces this week? What does Pisces most need to hear for the week of March 31st through April 7th? And what does Pisces need to know in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. All right, here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what is the current situation with Pisces? What are the current energies surrounding Pisces? That is so funny because these two cards came up almost in every single reading I did privately yesterday. All the readings I did, I think I saw these two cards in every single deck, no less. Not just this deck, every deck I used. So this has got to be some kind of collective energy you've tapped into here. Pisces, the Page of Cups. So it feels like you're ready to not just have a fresh new beginning with the Fool there. This is it feels like, honestly, this spring is a new beginning for you, Pisces. It feels like there's new opportunities coming. And then there's that Page of Cups. This is that unexpected offer. It could be an offer of love. It could be just any kind of unexpected offer that you might love. A new job, a new move, a friend coming in, a new pet, a new hobby. But something new coming into your life. There's a lot of fresh energy surrounding you right now. And it's crazy because look, you've got emerging, you've got that the full energy, and then this new little happy surprise coming in, and it's all emerging. Everything, it feels, honestly, the energy I get right here, Pisces, is just like really full of possibilities and just excited for what's to come. Like you're satisfied by what is, but you're eager for what is to come. That's the energy I get here. This is beautiful. You are really finding yourself. It feels like you are really finding your own voice, your own authenticity, and you're owning it. Like you're not even, there was a time when you couldn't even say your truth to yourself, and now you're like, here I am. Look at me. Look what I'm capable of. Good for you, Pisces. All right, so let's see what is the obstacles you're dealing with, or I should say not dealing with, coming towards you. What are the incoming obstacles towards Pisces this week? Incoming obstacles for Pisces. All right. This, I tell you, is just crazy, but I'm not, there's two more cards I expect to see coming in the next shovel. This is literally every single reading I got yesterday. Crazy. Just different order, but same cards. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. So your obstacles this week are going to be, 1, knowing which seeds to water and which weeds to pull from your garden. Which seeds do you plant? Which seeds do you sow? And also, there's this 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is kind of clinging stubbornly to something that you need to let go of. Okay, so although you are, it feels like you're just in this season ripe with potential and possibility, Pisces, there's also, all these seeds in front of you. There's little packets of seeds, and one seed might be, a career here, and another packet might be a job there, and another seed might be a new friendship here. And which ones do you water? Which ones do you grow? That's really important, okay? But more than anything, when we talk about clinging stubbornly, with the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, it's about you still holding on to limiting thoughts and patterns and habits and beliefs that need to be let go of. You're watering the wrong seeds. In other words, you're still holding on to and giving too much energy and attention to the wrong path. And so I don't mean that you're on the wrong path. It could just be, you're focusing too much on the things that you don't want. For instance, I'm going to completely use me and my family as an example. Just what time is it? 30 minutes ago, my teenage son and I were literally in the kitchen shouting. It was ridiculous. It was completely unnecessary. And 9 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday is not the time to be dealing with these things. He's got school. I've got work. We should be doing things. We're yelling at each other. And at the time, it was like, you know, I've got to correct him because he was coming in here and he's kicking and yelling and screaming. And I'm like, why are you yelling and screaming and kicking and doing crazy things for no reason this morning? And I realized that I was trying to stop his behavior. And in hindsight, I can look at this and go, oh, no, I'm still trying to cling to the thought that I need to correct his behavior. He's 17. What I need to be doing is readjusting what seeds I plant. You know, I can fully see that now, that it's not about getting him to say he's right or he's wrong. It's about getting him to be held accountable for his choices. And okay, so if you do that and you're yelling at someone, then what happens? You know, what situation did you create? You know, and understand that that was from your choices. So it's just, this isn't a good example, really. It doesn't have to be a big thing, okay? It doesn't have to be, you know, you're still holding on to, you know, being toxic and things like that. It could be something as simple as learning how to redirect a choice that you keep making over and over. And he's 17. I've been trying to correct his behavior his whole life because that's what parents do, right? But now at 17, I got to learn, hey, he's got to be responsible for the consequences of his behavior. And so I can't be in here trying to correct his behavior. I just need to go write the consequences. You know, it's not about reacting, it's about responding. And so I need to have a better frame of mind about that. See what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily that this is even life-shattering things that you're holding on to, Pisces. It could just be something like, I'm focusing on what I don't want, which is I don't want my child to be yelling and screaming instead of focusing on what I do want, which is him to be cooperative and understand that he can't be yelling and screaming at people, okay? You see, so I should be focusing on being myself cooperative, because I'm never going to get him to change, but I can change myself. You can't control anything, but you control yourself. As I'm demonstrating here, I can't control that 17-year-old. He can come in there yelling and screaming, and I can yell and scream back at him. And all that got was both of us in shitty moods for no reason. That's the point here. It's not necessarily a big thing that's keeping you from getting to where you want to be. It could be just a simple mindset, a tweak that you've got to recognize. I'm focusing on what I don't want. I need to focus on what I do want, which is for us to cooperate. So if I want him to cooperate, I've got to cooperate with him. Okay? All right. Whew, talked a little bit too long. Let's wrap it up. So what is the future energy? So we're talking about between now and the next 6 to 8 weeks, choices you make and how it plays out, okay? What are the future energies moving towards Pisces in the immediate future next 6 to 8 weeks, please? Boom. Hold on. Yeah. These are literally, the moon. Holy cheese and crackers, Pisces. Literally, you got every single card I thought you might get. These are the exact same cards I saw all day in every single reading yesterday. So this has got to be some collective energy we're all tapped into right now. Okay, so Pisces, the energy here with you is incoming. Allow yourself to figure it out, okay? Even if it's just a small little shift, figure that out, okay? Because if you could figure out what seeds you're watering that you shouldn't be, in other words, what attention are you giving to things that you shouldn't be giving attention to, and how can you redirect that so it works in your favor, so that you are in alignment with where you want to go, okay? This is just redirecting your thoughts this week. Ace of Swords. Literally, the more that you stop, even if you can't do it in the heat of the moment, the best time to do it is in the heat of the moment, to catch yourself so you're not reacting, you're responding. But if you can't, come back quickly, almost immediately, and sit down with yourself and redirect and think about what you did. How did that work? How did it not work for you? And what can you do differently? The more you will spend time examining which seeds you're clinging to and which ones you're watering and which ones you need to let go and which ones you should be watering, you're headed towards a breakthrough. You're headed towards emerging. You're headed towards a breakthrough. You're emerging. There's going to be a breakthrough, an aha, a shift, and that is going to lead you to where you need to be. Look here, you've got the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Moon. You're literally praying about the path that you're praying, you're making plans, you're working on your alignment. This is what this says to me. Pisces, this is the week to really focus on your alignment and your path and where you want to go. The more you focus on, even when you make mistakes like what I just gave you the example of that I did, okay? I'm human. I make mistakes, definitely when it comes to my kid. He's the one person that can push my buttons more than anybody. Nobody can push me faster than he can. I can control myself. I can not yell. I can bring myself right back down. But boy, let him start. It's the lesson I have to learn, Same thing here. The more you examine yourself, the more you examine your behaviors, your motives, the further and deeper into alignment you choose to go and choose to feel better and choose to, okay, I'm not going to make that choice again. I'm going to make a better choice. The more satisfied your future is coming. And looky here, Pisces, there you are. Oh, actually, this is Cancer, but the moon. But I also kind of think of you as the moon as well. You see the Three of Pentacles on the moon. The more in alignment with your higher self you get, the more cooperative your relationship, the further the potential for you to reach your goals is very high right now, is what I'm trying to say, Pisces. The potential for you to achieve what you want to achieve, to reach your desires, to get into alignment and to achieve the path. This is prime time, Pisces. So focus not on just where you're headed, but where you want to be. And let's try to redirect. Even, you're not perfect. You're going to slip. You're going to fall. You're going to have 9 o'clock on a Wednesday morning and screaming at your 17-year-old and you're like, what the hell am I doing? That's going to happen. Forgive yourself. You're human. Examine it. Ask your higher self, what could you do differently? It's not about what you did wrong. It's about readjusting it and doing it differently next time so that you can get in alignment and get to where you need to be. This is really exciting energy for you, Pisces. Take advantage of it. All right, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I hope I get to see you next time, or actually next week. And until I see you again, you stay happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. Love you, Pisces. Bye.